It is now Saturday, late morning. We have just completed the Sungei Bedok run with the Singapore frontrunners. Today, we shall begin editing our video. Our workflow today will be a bit different from the earlier videos. We said that we are going to switch from Adobe Premiere to Final Cut Pro because we believe Final Cut Pro might be more efficient for editing 360-degree videos, especially when we stack up multiple videos into the same frame. Let's try it today and hope we won't run into any funny problems. The workflow is going to be different because Final Cut Pro will not handle the raw video files from Insta360 X5. We are now looking at the raw video files from Insta360 X5. Remember that the VID file followed by the timestamp represents the full raw video file, whereas the LRV file, which represents low-res video, is like the low resolution, the proxy, the preview version of the bigger file, the bigger video file. And that is why the LRV file is a lot smaller. What we need to do today is that we need to take all these huge VID files, run them through the Insta360 Studio desktop application, and export it as an equirectangular MP4 file in 360-degree format. Then Final Cut Pro will be able to edit the 360-degree files in this MP4 format. Now, I will do the export twice. The first export in Insta360 Desktop, Insta360 Studio, I will export everything as one huge MP4 file, 360-degree format. This is for uploading to YouTube, and this will serve as the archival video for our Sungei Bedok run with the Singapore frontrunners. One day in future, our folks in Singapore frontrunners will be able to wear virtual reality goggles and they'll be able to see our run in virtual reality 360-degree format. That's good for archival. But for editing as a vertical format social media video for Instagram, we will need to convert our 360-degree video into multiple smaller MP4 files, meaning that this VID file, for example, will be converted to its own MP4 file. Then this VID file will also be converted to another MP4 file. We don't have to do this individually, but let me show you the shortcut way of doing everything in one shot. All right, let us begin. Now, we will first begin by launching our Insta360 Studio, which is here. This is our Insta360 video launching right now. Right, it's trying to ask us whether to import directly from our micro SD card. Our micro SD card is not connected, but let's not worry about it. I've copied it into my my hard disk. Let me just create a create a new project. Okay, there you go. Project is here. This is a bit confusing. Let's create a new temporary project, a throwaway project, which we will not reuse later anyway. Make sure that the ratio is 360 degrees panorama in the 2:1 aspect ratio. Confirm. Now, the first video that we will create is that we will aggregate all the videos for today's run into one long MP4 file. This is what we'll upload to YouTube as our 360-degree archival footage. Let us import the videos now. Click this. Our videos, our raw video files are in Sungei Bedok run. Let's pick only the VID files. We don't need the LRV for today. Remember that the VID files are the ones with the actual full resolution video data. Let's select this whole bunch here, open. In a while, these files will appear in Insta360 Studio, and we will export everything as one huge MP4 file. This is the file that we upload to YouTube. Let's wait a short while. Okay, we're done. Now we need to drag the clips into a timeline here. Okay, but I'm trying to make sure that everything is created in the right sequence. You see that there are sequence numbers 238, 239, and all that. When I'm dragging it to the timeline below, I want to make sure they're in the right sequence. Otherwise, the clips will be jumbled out. But let's see. If I select 238, then I go all the way down, then shift select to 237, and I drag these clips here. Hopefully it will be the right sequence. Let me verify. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. Okay, it's 238. This is at the Bedok North MRT station, beginning of run. We look at numbers 238, 239, 240, 241, 242, 5. Okay, it kind of looks in the right sequence. 2467, 9, 250, 251, 252. Okay, this is correct. The thing to watch out for is that when we export this into MP4 file, it must be in the right sequence. Otherwise, they will jump up and it look confusing in the final video. And ending at 271. Good. We are ready to export. To export, click this export button here. I will call this, following the convention from our earlier videos, I will just call this long because it's one long video. Export a single clip. Later on we'll do multiple clips, but for now we'll do one single clip. Resolution is 8K because we shot as 8K. Frame rate is 30, actually 29.97. Bit rate set it to the max so we don't lose any resolution. Then we click export. And we can see that in the task center, it's exporting. Right. While this is happening, let us do a new project that will export this. Oh, do we have to? Oh, okay, now that we have this thing, why don't we just simply export as multiple clips? Okay, multiple clips. Yeah, it's going to call it Untitled 9. So it's going to be Untitled 9.1, Untitled 9.2, and all that. It's a bit messy. Okay, I will set a bit rate to 200, and let me change the name. Sungei. Bedok. This means we will name the clips as Sungei Bedok 1, Bedok 2, Bedok 3, and so on. It's kind of sad that this will not preserve the timestamp, meaning that it's going to be more difficult for us to trace back a video back to the original Insta360 raw video file, because the raw video file has got timestamp. After we do this export, you'll be 1, 2, and 3. Therefore, when we import these into Final Cut Pro, we will not be able to link directly back to the original clip. But this is the best we can do right now. Maybe someday we'll run a script that can rename the multiple clips, the 1, 2, 3, into its own original timestamp file name. But this is the best we can do now. Let's go ahead. We use H.265 because it's more compact. And export. Hopefully now we should see 2 jobs. Okay, let's just click Start All. And yeah, there you go. It should be running. Yeah, it will do the long .mp4 first, then followed by Sungei Bedok, clips 1 to 34. All right, this will take a while. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. Didn't see how long. We'll come back later when all this is done. Then we'll import these clips into Final Cut Pro for the editing. See you later. Bye.